and I hope the Minister will respond in this, on this section. This section deals with definitions, and the problem with the definition is that it only refers to employers in terms of the wage subsidy scheme. And as I pointed out in the earlier discussion to the Minister, there are many people who need an income subsidy who are not employers, or they are their own employer, i.e. they're self-employed or lone traders. And this group, to put it bluntly, have been left hung out to dry in the July stimulus and should be getting the benefit of an income subsidy. And I really would like the Minister and the Government to explain why this is happening. Why those in sectors that have been decimated by the public health measures and their adherence and their willing adherence to public health measures that have protected us all, why they are now being betrayed, there really is no other way to describe it, are being betrayed by having their PUP payments cut but not being offered an alternative support until their sector recovers. Okay, and I really think the Government owes these people an explanation. They are very angry, Minister. You know, I was just talking to Mary Coughlin, for example, on the phone, okay? And she was quite happy that I would cite her as an example. Mary, and her case is typical of many self-employed artists who've had their PUP payment cut from the 350 to the 203. She pointed out that when things were, you know, pre-COVID, she was earning €20,000 a year, very, very modest. But as a result of COVID and the public health measures, she's had 35 concerts cancelled that would otherwise have been happening. They were cancelled here, in Britain, in Norway, Finland, and so on. All cancelled. She has no idea when she will see any substantial recovery in the gigs that are available to her, all because of public health measures, which we need to protect our society. Her livelihood is gone. And her story is repeated by literally dozens and dozens in the last day even of people in this sector. Lighting designers, self-employed musicians. These were people all who were earning 25,000, 30,000 euro a year, have seen their payments cut already to 203, even though, by the way, Minister, they were earning in excess of 200 euro a week, but they were cut because of the way the self-employed's income is reckoned by revenue. And I could go through a long list. I haven't got time to mention them all. And, you know, Mary pointed out, as many of these musicians pointed out, they do gigs all the time for Pieta House, for women's refuges. They're on national television supporting this, that, or other good cause for free. And then, when a moment for a bit of reciprocal solidarity comes from the Government, they're cut loose. The artists and the musicians cut loose, and the crew standing beside them. And I really want you to understand, Minister, the mental health trauma that a lot of these people are going through is really severe. Really severe. The Musicians Association that's been set up, that has 4,000 members, is saying a huge number of the musicians and crew are really suffering from very serious stress, anxiety and mental health issues because their incomes have been slaughtered, but they have no way to get back to full earning capacity. And they have appealed, and I have appealed on their behalf for weeks now, for an income subsidy, the same as you're giving to employers. Okay, they're not asking for handouts, they're asking for the same income subsidy scheme or similar scheme to the ones that you are allowing employers. If they've lost 30% of their turnover, you are paying the wages of their employees. Why can you not do that for the musicians, for the crew, for the artists, for the actors? Why can you not do it? It is absolutely wrong. And why can you not do it for the taxi drivers, who are in exactly the same boat? They're having their payments cut. Again, I could read out the names here. They've had them cut. More will be cut as a result of what you did yesterday. They are now being whipped back to work, but there is no work for them. And they're asking for an income subsidy, the same as you were giving to thousands and thousands and thousands of companies, often very profitable companies. So will you please do that? And it's relevant to this section because that, in the definition section, there is no reference to this group, and there should be. Because that's what we're all in it together means. Or is it we're all in it together, but some people are more all in it together than other people, to paraphrase George Orwell. It's rotten. It's really rotten, and it is a breach of the trust and solidarity that you preached and that people bought into over the last number of months, because these people have served our society and now they are being cut loose and betrayed. So I would appeal to you, Minister, please respond and tell us what you're going to do to help these people.